Good morning, Finley Farms Falcons, and happy Wednesday. Today is August 20th, and it is an early release day. We get out at 1:55. We do have one birthday today. Happy birthday to Ella M. in Miss Diaz's class. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. We have open checkout in the library today from 11:45 to 1 o'clock. Please make sure you bring your badge for checkout. I have a message from Mrs. Henderson. Fifth and sixth graders, if you are planning on participating in Battle of the Books, please make sure that you bring in your permission slips and team forms by the end of this month. Books will start being checked out on September 2nd. If you have any questions about Battle of the Books, 5th and 6th grade, you can ask Mrs. Henderson. I can't wait to see those battles this year. We had a great turnout for our first PTO restaurant night last night at McDonald's. They are working on totaling up to see which primary class and which intermediate class had the most checks next to their name. If you were there last night, you got to put a check next to your teacher's name. And we do have a special surprise for those two winners. I will be announcing that in the next day or two. Teachers, we are having a lot of students come up at the end of the day after the bell rings to have badges printed for the buses. We cannot hold the buses, and at dismissal, it is very challenging to be printing badges while answering the phones and the doors and having other students come up here. So please make sure if you can check your bussers as they leave the room, have you show them their badges as they walk out the door or walk past you. We would really appreciate that so that we can make sure all of those bussers can get on the bus and get home at the end of the day. I want to give a big shout out to the following people. We have more RISE ticket earners. So starting in kindergarten, in Miss Lazier's class, Brooke M. and Brinley M. In Miss S.'s class, Ryder D., Nora S., Ellie B., and Calvin B. In Miss Costa's class, Stetson M. has 2. And in Miss Costa's class, continuing, Alessi K., Micah M., Ella P. has 2 as well, Haley R., and Wyatt H. in Miss Orozco's class. In first grade, in Miss Anderson's class, Lula L., Nayla S., and Calvin R. In Miss Martirana's class, Perry T., Andy A., Mason P., and Jade K. and Lennon C. In second grade, in Miss Vesley's class, Ember W. In Miss Beck's class, Lincoln D. In fourth grade, we didn't have any third graders today. In fourth grade, in Miss Gosh's class, Jet C. In Miss Diaz's class, James N., Emily K., and Tristan G. In Miss Mahoney's class, Jasenia M., Kalia M., Brinley F., Emma F., Andrew L., Nico P., Jade B., Barrett W., and in Mr. Thompson's class, Nathan B. and Nerez M. In fifth grade, in Miss Love's class, Andrew F. In Miss Boucher's class, Kennedy P. and Yukon S. In Miss Zollner's class, Mason M. In sixth grade, in Miss Coleman's class, Brian L. And in Miss Brown's class, Ryder G. Thank you to those students who went above and beyond to show RISE around campus and earned RISE tickets. As always, Falcons, my expectation is that you are showing respect, integrity, service, and engagement all around our campus, from your classrooms to the hallways, the cafeteria, the restrooms, the playground, and even on the bus. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Falcons.